Rules of Engagement, man. R.O.E. 2022, man. Nino Cappuccino, man. I'm on my parlay time right now, and I decided to come in tonight and do an exclusive live and just share a real great, significant story with you guys, man. An experience of mine that I've had in life as a father. So tonight's topic, man, I need all my fathers, get your bottle, get your Philly, get your whatever you smoke out of, get your shit, man. Sit back, relax, take this ride with me, man, and enjoy this topic, man. Tonight's topic, fatherhood game. Fatherhood game, man. That's what I said. Fatherhood game. We don't talk about gang. Well, let's talk about fathershood game. Fathers who real fathers, devoted fathers. Feel me? That's the fatherhood gang mean. Don't mean no gang as far as gang activity, terrorizing, destroying shit. We talking about fathers, man. Real devoted fathers. Fatherhood gang. That's the nice topic, man. Fatherhood gang, man. So check it. We cut this camera here off because it's not doing us any good. This is my daughter calling in. You guys, she decide she wants to call in while I'm doing my live. Hello, as 5-5 would say. Huh?
I said, what's up, T-Man?
I'm on the live, baby. I'm finna tell a story about you and your brothers. And your big sister.
Before you tell them the story, I'm finna be 20 tomorrow, y'all.
Tomorrow's your birthday, girl. Tomorrow's your birthday. Yay.
Send me some money, y'all. Send me the money on Cash App.
My baby she accepting all donations on Cash App, man. Nina J on Cash App, y'all. Nina Johnson, man, on Cash App. That's the J twin, man. That's my baby on that little line, man. That's my princess, man. I chop one of you niggas up, man, 1,000 pieces behind them. But anywho, move right along, TV. Then I'm live, baby. Daddy call you. I talk to you. You good?
Yes, sir. I was just calling to talk to you. Call me when you're done.
You at work or you at home?
I'm at home.
I sent some mail to you yesterday. I mean, yesterday. So you should get it Monday or Friday. I mean, Saturday or something. Or if not Saturday, Monday.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Daddy. Call me when you're done.
See how I do.
All right, love you.
Love you back.
All right.
Yeah, word up, TV land. So yeah, man. Speaking of the little one. So anywho, man, I want to come on tonight and just really relax and just share a couple of great topics with you guys, man, and a couple of good story experiences that I had as far as what produced and took me into fatherhood. And please, man, please, everybody who's tapping in and who's joining in right now, if you leave any type of comments or messages, can you leave them on my timeline? Because I can't take the time to read and see who's all tapped in right now while I'm talking and speaking. You feel me? I want to keep the flow going and stay in my characters, man, and tell these stories like I do, man. You feel me? Give it to the people, for the people, by the people, to the people. So if you ain't tapped in, you ain't tuned in, man, go tune in and tap in, man, and tell a friend and tell a friend. You already know my motto, man. Get on the friend and tell Yaya, tell Yee, tell Peaches, tell Queenie, and you know you got to call who? Gloria, because she know every damn about it, y'all. Niggas don't be biting and stealing my shit out there, TV land, you bloggers. You feel me? But this is all to my supporters, them true trooper Team Cappuccinos. You feel me? So yeah, man, look, let's take this roller coaster ride, man, and ride with me, man. Relax, smoke you one, sip on some wine, drink, whatever your relaxation is, man. Just don't do none of that hard shit right now, man. None of that hard shit right now. You don't need it, man. Put that hard shit down, man. You feel me? So, okay, where shall I begin? Oh, the first thing I would begin at is I'm definitely, I am so excited. I have to say, pat myself on the back. I'm proud of myself and my work ethic, man, of holding and maintaining on to a 20-book catalog, which is owned by myself and co-owned by my kids, because everything that I do, I attach my kids' name to it, man. So, you know, for the supplement, man, it's for them. Anything go wrong, anything twisted with me, my babies be able to pick up the problem, man, and it's them. So I'm sharp like that. So I have a 20-book catalog based under the KOW Urban Epic Novels, man. I have a actual book group on Facebook, and I'm connected to another one that I'm putting together, but I have my own book groups. But I'm so happy and proud to announce, man, how my books are coming on, my first couple of releases. And what I'm going to do, since I have 5 done already, I want to stretch them out. So I'm going to release a book probably each quarter or every other quarter, which will give me two novels a year. So for the next couple of years, you guys will see urban epic novel book dropping twice a year, man. Hot. And from my novels, I'm looking forward to them growing and prospering to the big screen. It's been a lot of upcoming young actors. I want to be able to go back to my neighborhood, grab some young actors, young kids up out of my hood, and just be able to give them work, put them on the screen, and just see these youngsters bring my story to life, man, because it's about the youngsters and younger generation. When I was coming up, certain characteristics, and then I myself would be playing certain roles of elder roles. So I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to this shit, man. You know, I work hard, I grind hard, despite what any individuals may see or what motherfuckers may think. I've been doing this, been in the game, man, for 20 plus years now, man. So here, let me share something with you guys, just to show you. Ain't no joke, man. Ain't no play. This is just me reading proofs, because what happens is when they send me everything that's been done, I have to proofread over it. So instead of me reading it on a computer or my laptop, because I'm always on the go, I like to just print shit out, and I can do hard copy. Then I want to share this with you guys tonight to show you guys. So as you see, this is my publishing company right here. Yang, yang. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's my publishing company, Doris Publishing. You feel me? And we're going to flip through this here. These are all my copyrights and my rights, my dedication. This is my dedication to my family. All my family all over from Kansas City, Texas, feel me, Hawaii. All my family is connected, man, to our clan, man. My dedications is up in here, man, to my family. And then we go right here, and I got something real special, man, that I did. Something that ain't never been done before in history of time. Never been done before for us coming out of my neighborhood. I love my hood so much. I love the projects. I love the WNGs, man, because they are what helped make me and build who I am today, as far as the solid individual, the ruthless nigga that I once was. And if a nigga touch me or fuck with me in the wrong way, I can become that individual, but I choose not to. But they are what helped build me. My father and my mama is what molded me and raised me and instilled these genes in me. But the projects, goddammit, was my university, man. And I tip my hat and I salute to my fucking hood, man, WNG, despite the bullshit that's going on in this time and era, all the shit. I love the generations I came up in, man. 1, 2, and 3. Taking nothing from the youngsters and the babies right now, or the 5th and 6th and 4th generation. Taking nothing from that aspect. But this is what I know, what I live, what I once, and you couldn't prime me from, bro. I gave 29 primary 30 active duty years of my life, man, to this shit right here, Nixon Guards. Check this out, man. It's in black and white. You guys see it in black and white, but it's in color in my books. And the first 125 books are the only 125 books that are going to be exclusive on pre-order, pre-sale, with these pictures in it, with my signature to each supporter and customer who order a book signed to them exclusively. It's only going to be 125, and they're going to be on pre-order. $50 a pop, man. I want to see how many great supporters I have and how many good readers. The retail book itself is $35. It's how hot my shit is. This ain't no fake little bullshit, small Amazon. I'm all over the world. My releases are all over the world. I'll be traveling, doing book signings, doing speakings, the whole 9, man. Feel me? I got publicists. You guys gonna see the results, but just check out this, man. Dedication. 1st and 2nd generation. Big Ray Boyce in the middle, of course. Priest, Tyree, you know what I mean? The list just goes on, man. Joe Valentine, the homie Joe Valentine, which is still with us. He's still amongst us. Hold on. And then let me just dabble through these for you right quick, show you guys the rest of them. And then we have a line here, pictures, generations, homegirls, homies, my real folks, man, I grew up with, that I know, love me, respect me. Never been done before, man. I'm on a couple of cameras, you guys, so that's why you see me switching right to left. I'm panning right to left because I'm on a couple of cameras. That was GW Drag Pack, man. GW Drag, rest in peace, man. A good young homie right there, man. Soldier. Yeah. Got them all, man. Big Will. Renda. Pig. Young Will. Tierra. Come on, man. I've been doing this shit for real, niggas. Dedicated to my family, man, my peoples, man. Straight up. William Nixon Gord. Big Will, another bruiser, man. Real bounty hunter, man. Rest in peace. Younger generation, young Perv. Ducky Duck up there in the corner. Maxwell. Got all the real ones. Then, of course, man, you know, got me and Big Les. What you know about them there, huh? Pentaguards. Donald Pentaguard, Ronald Pentaguard, man. And who was that right there? Big Goo Goo. That's Bounty Hunter Goo Goo. There go my son and Frankie Hood at the bottom right there, man. My son, Frankie Hood, Goo Goo. Big Hit Man, Bill. We all over the place, man. Straight up, man. Dedication, man. Devotion. Dedication. So yeah, man, tap in and tune in, man. If you haven't tapped in, you just now tapping in and tuning in, man. I am your host, man, Nino Cappucino. You are tuned in to one of the livest, riveting, uncut, raw, growing podcasts is delivering, man, right now. And I'm here for the people, to the people, by the people, uncut, baby. I am your host, Nino Cappucino, man. I'm going to stop for a second, do my robot pause like I do, push that like, share button. I'm going to wait a minute. All right, let's go, man. Let's go. So look, man, like I was saying, tonight's topic, man, and subject, man, I want to come on and I want to speak to the fellas as well as the women and talk about fatherhood gang. The deliverance of my children. I delivered my twins. It was my intention to deliver my firstborn son. My firstborn, I'm gonna start off with that topic. And that was something that was forced upon me at a young age, very young age. And me being young and dumb and stupid. So let's say, I want to say, starting out in the early 70s, going into the late 70s, 76, 77, because a lot of us, you know, coming out in our era, second generation, we was bicentennial, you know, what they considered as bicentennial bloods. You know, we was coming up, we were already off the porch in 75, 76, you know what I mean, 77, we were off the porch. But a lot of us really started getting in trouble and experiencing that juvenile and that camp era at an early age in 76 and 77 and 78. So a whole lot of us, I mean, just throwing a few names out there, just to name a few, because there's so many of my homies, there's so many riders, it was so many of us putting in work, bro. I'll be here all night just naming names. But cats like, of course, myself, you know what I'm saying, Renzi, Big Loaf, Rat Dog, rest in peace, Big Wheel, Goo Goo, Gay, Bill, you know what I mean? Shit, man, who else? Bonnie Hannah James, Dirty Kev, his brother, little brother's Dirty Kev, Sammy Sam, Baby Head. Man, I mean, I can go on. Like I say, the list goes on. Stuffed Dog, you know what I mean? Bandit. We were all young niggas, but we had names already. Our names were ringing. We had reputations. Our names was ringing. We, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, the list goes on. It's a lot of my homies that I continue to name on that list, bro. That was repping the set. And so a lot of us, man, we were young, 15, 16, 17 years old already. We had names. So a lot of the cats from Gray Street, PJs, Hat Gangs, Front Street Watts, Mona Parks, you know what I mean? Like even Manpower. Manpower was very known because Manpower ran with his uncles and them, the McGowans, and then MP was the first only lowrider out our hood. Out of us, there was Bloods and Lot Boys, because MP is a LB, a Lot Boy. So MP was the first only blood out our hood that started lowride. Then I started lowride. Well, actually, no, I take that back. It was MP. Then the homie Wizard, rest in peace, started lowriding for a minute before punk ass shit happened to the homie and they took the homie away from us. But then it was Wizard, and then I started getting down. Then once I started getting down, I became MP's competitor as far as lowriders and having the baddest lowriders and fancy cars in the hood and shit. I started getting involved into the cars, part of my gangbanging theory. Then I started utilizing that as a getaway, as my hobby, and I started building and working on, on cars and build my own shit. So anywho, like I said, a lot of us, man, we come up in that era, man, and building our names fast, man, from being around a lot of the big homies. Like I said, I used to come out my back door and every day, and I'm bumping elbows with Bonnie Hunter Priest, rest in peace, or Big Cornbread, you know what I mean? Light Bug. I'm sitting down talking to these niggas. These my big homies, these my G's. I'm talking to them, having conversations with them at a young, early age, because I'm watching, lurking, but I'm still torn in between that football jersey and that baseball glove and that baseball bat. Said I'm gonna get my family up out of here and become rich, because I'm gonna become the first NFL, the second NFL and MLB player like Bo Jackson. So that was my inspiration. That was my way out the projects. I knew my daddy slipped. He lost a lot of money. You know what I mean? Looked out for family. Some of my family ran out on money on us and shit. You know what I mean? Whatnot. But it's cool. And my daddy we ended up in the Lions Den and ended up in Nixon Garden, which I'm glad we ended up there and nowhere else that would I wanted to have grown up in Los Angeles if I had the experience going through that fucking gang phase in the gang theory. I take that back. I take that back. With all honesty, I take that back because I was growing up in both areas. Because I was in the jungles in 77 and 78 with my relatives over there, playing with them and hanging out with them and back and forth for the Knicks and spending the night. And then once we moved in there, we was in there in 70. So in the early 73 and 74, playing in the jungles and all that shit. Had I had to be from anywhere, I have to say it's definitely them Bonnie Hunters and Nixon Garden or them black motherfucking P Stones, man. I'd have been from the Stones, man. Feel me? Straight up, homeboy. I've been from that black mighty P Stone, nigga. But it was them Hunters for me, man. For life or death, man. You feel what I'm saying? So going through that phase, like I said, we all built a lot of strong reputations at an early age. We started out early. So niggas ended up in camp, from camps to juvenile halls, because my little brother ended up going to camp. He went to camp for beating the stump of the crib, and they charged him for assault with a deadly weapon and made him register to speak. Because like I told you, me and my little brother, my daddy put us in the arts early in the age. When we first moved in the hood, the projects, we was going to Sheenway, so he was taking us 3 times out of the week to karate practice and shit, man. You feel me? And then from there, I was going to 108 to the boxing gym. So me and my brother, we was always combative, and we was into combat because this is what my daddy taught us. So we was fighters, as well as we knew how to do these archery, work a knife, split a nigga. Huh? You see what I'm saying? Niggas didn't even see that. Let me go slow motion for you. You hit, slice, up, cut. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Cut. You know what I mean? Real shit though, bro. And my father taught me this shit at an early age. me and my brothers and my sisters. But primarily the boys, because we had to protect them and my mama. So this is why I'm the way I am, man. Blame it on my king. You know me? And then the streets came in and took the rest of the slack, man, and gave me more techniques. And it was a rap. So I was already advanced coming out of the household. So anyway, man, nevertheless, man, moving along, like I'm saying, a lot of us, we came off the porch, man, making names for ourselves at an early age. A lot of me and my homies. And it was the summer of, well, actually 78, it started in 78. The actual incident took place in 79. Yeah, because I went in 80. Yeah, 1979. So let's back up. I lost my nutsack, shall I say. I lost my wiggle, my nutsack when I was 13, going on my 14-year birthday. I'm at home and I'm visiting. I'm in Kansas City. And when we were younger, 9 and 10 and 11, back home in Kansas City in the projects, Wayne Minor Projects, shopping fine. I'm talking about some shit you see on Good Times. I watch Good Times to laugh because I remember when I was young, the babysitters used to come watch us and babysit us. It'd be a house full of like 7, 8 of us. You know, all relatives from different mothers and sisters and shit. We all in one big house. We chilling, having fun, popcorn, eating and playing and all this shit. When it come nighttime, when the lights is out, why am I young sneaky? Not just me, my relative Michael too, because he was older than me. See, Mike was 2 years older than me, so I used to watch his ass do certain shit. So while my sneaky ass, I was up, and I used to always be, you know, messing with the babysitter. And like I said, we young, man. We young boys, man. So shit, you know, nigga like 12, 11, 12, and going on 13, and she 18 years old with a set of breasts and, you know, and the package as a youngster. So it was like, that shit was intriguing to us at a young age. Definitely to me. Like I said, I was an experimental young nigga, man. Smart, sharp, on the go, on point. And so I ended up basically losing my balls to the babysitter, man, in Kansas City, Missouri. At 13, man. So that's how I lost mine at 13. Well, actually, 12, going on 13. And I would say I would definitely make it official when I came home. Months later, down the line, several months later, I end up with my neighbor, which I ain't gonna put her name out there. You know what I'm saying? Me, because it's a family. I love the family. You know what I mean? They're a family who grew up with us in the projects, and a lot of people know them. I ain't gonna put her name out there. But one of my neighbors, which was an elder, she was older than us. She was in her 20s. So now, mind you, since I've already been with an 18-year-old, oh, my nuts got, you know, I got nuts, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I've come back to the hood. I'm 13 now. You know, shit, I done got it in. I always had a conversation, especially when it came to women. I've always been articulate. My daddy, again, I come out of my household being educated. So I wasn't no dumbass gangbanger or no dumb nigga who didn't go to school, dropped out. My parents wasn't going for that shit at all. I wouldn't give a shit how tough a nigga wanted to be. It was either that or you gonna be in the streets for real, for real. So I went to school, me and all my siblings. And school was taught in our household by my parents. We started with my grandmothers and our grandparents and our grandfathers. That's how it used to be in the olden days and the golden days for a lot of us. So this is how I learned. So for me, I've always been ahead of a lot of my peers. This is why I was sharper than a lot of my homies, not taking nothing from none of them. Niggas was bruisers, but a lot of niggas couldn't read. They couldn't write. And they tell you they damn self. Niggas couldn't, they was illiterate because they had no education. So that gave me advantages. And that's what moved me up in the ladder in a lot of ways as far as my leadership and my influence. Not only that, nigga, like I said, I had squabbles. I'm a hitter. I'm a nigga that's gonna go. I'm gonna put the work in. I'm front line. I'm a reputable. I represent. So during the course of this time, like I said, losing my balls twice to an 18-year-old, and then, you know, the other homegirl, she was 24, finna be 25, but 24, my next door neighbor, fine as fuck, fine, man. You feel me? And took her down, and once I took her down, we became like just secret. I was her student, basically, so to say. And this went on for like, shit, till I ended up like about 15, damn near. So I'm so well advanced, and by being around her and talking to her, it adapted me to be able to hold conversations with older women, young girls at that time in my age bracket. So say when I was 14, 15, I wouldn't talk to no girls 14, 15. Man, I'll run over you. Your conversation ain't gonna, you ain't gonna be able to keep up with me because I'm too advanced. I think smart. I listen. I speak. I ain't shy. If you find you pretty and I like you, I step to you. Unlike a lot of boys ain't gonna do because niggas are scared, so they on the wall looking cool to try to be cool. Nigga, I step right to her ass. Be suave as hell on her. This is why I had a reputation in my hood as far as a ladies' man. It's been a gangster. A lot of the women liked me and wanted to fuck with me. But then to us to downplay that, they want to fuck with me, but they was scared of me because they say, the nigga's treacherous. The nigga don't give a fuck about nothing. Bitches, niggas, nothing. You got a lot of niggas beat a bitch ass, everybody, you don't care. And I was that way once upon a time in my life, bro. Because when I lost everything that I felt I lost, except my other half, which was my siblings, I didn't give a shit, man. And the projects was the only other thing outside of my family that I loved, that I cared about, that I loved significantly. Anything outside that, homie, I was terrorized. If you cross my path, you fuck with me, you fuck with this over here, you fuck with us, we annihilating you niggas. We ain't going back and forth, fucking pity pitching. We annihilating shit. That's how I thunk, that's how I move, that's how I strive, that's how I got out. And everybody that know me, that was in my area, that moved with me then in them days, niggas know. It's the fucking truth. I ain't got shit here to prove, I ain't here to brag and boast about it. I'm just sharing my livelihood with my true Team Cappuccino supporters, man. So now we know I lost my I lost my balls. You know what I'm saying? Doing my